everyone, thank you so much for joining me in this video. Now if you are new to my channel, my name is Quynh and I make reviews, tutorials, and lifestyle content on my YouTube channel and also on social media. So in this video, I want to review this right here, which is a dip powder system that I found on Amazon. If you have followed my channel, you know that I like doing my nails at home. I've just never really been satisfied whenever I go and get my nails done professionally. I'm just really picky and I always have to come home and redo my nails when I do get them done. And over the years, I feel like it's gotten a lot easier to do your nails at home because of the various systems that have come out. So things that you would traditionally have to go to a salon for, you can now do at home because they're just more readily available because of Amazon and the internet. So I have tried out various nail systems in the past, including gel polished, poly, and dip powder systems. And the last system I tried was the Kira Sky dip powder starter kit. So I absolutely love this. I think out of everything that I've tried in the past, this is my favorite. However, it does come with a pretty hefty price tag. I mean, it still is a lot cheaper in the long run rather than going and get your nails done professionally. But out of all the nail systems out there, this might be one of the more expensive ones. So I went on Amazon and there are so many other brands of dip powder systems out there that are so much more affordable that I decided to go ahead and order one of these and try it out to see if they are comparable to the Kira Sky system. When I went on Amazon, my goal was to find a dip powder kit that has everything included, that was affordable, and also had multiple colors to try out. I found this right here for $29.99, and when I went to order it, there was an additional $10 coupon, so I was able to get this for only $20. So I wanted to open this and see how it is and exactly what you get for just $20 compared to, I think this one was over $100. I want to say it was either 100 or 120. I'll put it on the screen. So let's see what this looks like. Okay, so here it is. First and foremost, this is, I mean, it's cute, but it is a lot smaller than this. I honestly didn't know that they were gonna be this size. I thought it was gonna be similar to this size, but I guess that's what you get for just $20. This is the Modelones dip kit, and I haven't opened it yet. I'm really excited to see what's inside. All right, so it comes in this actually really cute pouch, so it's portable, if anything. And then let's see what all it contains. The first thing I pulled out here are all of the colored dip powders. There are 6 total, and this particular kit has a lot of blacks and grays, which I just really like. That's always been one of my favorite shades to get whenever I get a manicure. There's also some extra brushes and caps, and then a little kabuki brush that's super soft to brush off the excess powder. Then you get 3 liquid formulas that are numbered. So the first one is the dip powder base, the second one is the dip powder activator, and then the third one is the gel top coat. And that is pretty much it for this kit, which isn't bad. I mean, it's pretty much everything that you need. Yeah, okay, and then of course it comes with a little instruction manual. So I'm gonna go ahead and try this out and see how this formula applies, to see if it's comparable to this or if I like it any more, any less, and then I will review it as I go along. So even though this kit comes with all of these products, I did notice that there were a couple things missing that other nail kits normally have. One is the bond, which is kind of like a nail dehydrator, almost kind of like a alcohol or something like that, where you put it on and it just removes all of the excess oil from your fingernails before you get started with your manicure. This also doesn't have the clear powder or the natural powder that you normally would put on with a dip powder system before you apply the colored powders. So I am actually really surprised that it doesn't have the 2 powders at least, because that is something that is traditionally used in dip powder manicures. Okay, so after reading the application steps, it says on here that a clear powder is needed, and there isn't a clear powder in the kit, which I'm really disappointed about, because when I went on Amazon, this listing specifically said it is a dip powder starter kit. Alright, so I looked at the listing online, and the instructions on their listing says you can just use the dip powder with no clear coat. So I'm gonna go ahead and see if that still works for the dip powder manicure. I'm very skeptical though because I've never done a dip powder manicure without the clear coat first or the clear powder first. But yeah, anyway, let's go ahead and open these. All right, so since there are 6 colors, I don't want to put all of these on my fingers at the same time because it's just gonna look weird and I'm gonna have to live with that for the next 2 to 3 weeks. So I decided to swatch these instead. That way you guys can see all of the different colors in this kit and I can actually talk about it more in depth. Alright, so I just finished the swatches and you guys, I actually really enjoy these colors. So I just want to go over my thoughts and opinions on these colors really quickly before moving on and deciding which one to actually wear on my hands. So number 33 is this dark gray shade, really pretty, like very classic. And then 34, honestly, side by side, they look almost identical. I probably wouldn't be able to tell the difference if they were not labeled. I would say 33 is slightly darker than 34, but again, really difficult to tell the difference. 35 is like this lighter gray with like a bit of brown undertones, very warm, even though it is a gray, which I actually really like. And then 36, again, is like this mauve-y kind of like taupe color. I actually really like this. I love that they included this in the kit because otherwise it's just grays. And this one is just like another warm earth tone that I think is absolutely gorgeous. 37 is actually really similar to 35 and that is kind of a lighter gray. It's a little bit warmer than 35. 35 has kind of cooler undertones, whereas 37 has kind of warmer like brown undertones. And then 38 is just a really deep dark black. I'm really excited that this came in the kit because I feel like there's so many things that you can do with black. So, all right, I think I'm gonna go with, 35. We're gonna go 35 for this manicure.
Okay, so to use this kit, you want to start with clean, prepped nails. I've already gone ahead and pushed back my cuticles, shaped my nails, and cleaned the surface. To get started, remove the shine from your nails by lightly buffing them with a nail file or drill. Then wipe your nails with an alcohol pad to remove any excess dirt and oil. Next, open up the dip powder container you plan on using before applying a coat of the base formula labeled with the number 1 on the entire nail surface. Quickly dip the nail into the dip powder at a 45-degree angle. Let this dry slightly before brushing off the excess powder with a pink kabuki brush. Apply another coat of the number 1 base polish on the entire nail and dip into the powder for a second time, then dust off the excess powder. Apply a 3rd layer if needed. Next, liberally apply the number 2 activator solution on the entire nail and let that dry for about a minute. You'll then need to file the nail into the shape that you want and buff the surface of the nail to smooth it out. After that, wipe down the nails with an alcohol pad to remove any excess dust. Then apply the number 3 top coat polish on the entire nail and let it dry for about a minute or 2. Then finally apply a 2nd layer of the top coat and allow that to fully dry, and that is pretty much it.
Alright, so I just got done applying the Modelones kit onto my nails, and you guys, I'm actually pretty impressed with this considering how cheap this was. I was really hesitant about this because it didn't come with all of the other things that the Kira Sky Professional kit comes with. So I thought that maybe, you know, this wasn't gonna be as good and like maybe there was gonna be a lot of flaws because of that, because of the price tag. And applying this actually was in some parts easier than the Kira Sky system. Now, I don't know how long this is gonna last, but just the application process of this was actually very enjoyable. It was very easy because there weren't as many steps. And I don't know if this system is actually designed so that there aren't as many steps because it is geared more towards at-home and DIY, you know, people who are not professionals, whereas this is actually geared towards professionals. So that could be why this doesn't come with as many products, and you know, it's a lot smaller too, so it's like personal size. So throughout the application process of this, the liquid products, the base, the activators, and the top coat were actually all really good formulas that glided on really easily, and I didn't have any issues. Now, I was the most worried with the top coat because with dip powder top coats, what happens a lot is that the brush in the top coat actually gets hard and makes it really impossible for you to apply the top coat once the brush is hard. And so when that happens, you need to have a like brush saver, which this kit comes with, which is pretty much like acetone, but you just dip the brush in there and it dissolves all of the particles on the brush so that you can reuse it again. And I was really afraid that that was going to happen with the brush in this kit, but it didn't. The top coat in this kit actually like was fine on all 10 fingers. I can't say the same with this. The top coat in this kit is like really frustrating to work with. I have to stop halfway through and like use the brush saver to free up the brush before I can go on to like the next hand. So because of that, I actually really like this. I actually like the top coat of this better, just the application of it, than the top coat for the Kiara Sky, which is like mind-blowing because I didn't think that I was going to feel that way at all. And it's actually really shiny and it's like very smooth, whereas this top coat, it's hard to apply, it clumps up really easily, and sometimes even after you apply it, it's not smooth and it's not shiny. So I was actually very surprised by this because of that. So that's kind of like my biggest take on that. The colors in this kit are absolutely gorgeous, although I will say that some of them are actually like too similar to each other. I kind of wish that they would have varied it up a little bit and like given you another color. The brush, I actually really enjoyed. I like the brush in this. This one doesn't come with a brush, but the brush is so soft and it almost makes it like enjoyable to like brush off the excess powder on your nails when you're doing it. So I really like that part. The only complaints with application that I had was the size of the dip powder containers itself. Now, I have pretty small fingers and I found it really difficult to get my fingers into these little tiny containers without the powder like spilling over. So if you have bigger hands, that might be even more of an issue. But I feel like that is such an insignificant flaw because the price is like so much better on this than it is with this. I've tried a lot of Modelones products in the past, including their gel polish and their poly gel, and I actually am pretty impressed with Modelones as a brand. I think that they are really good for the price. You know, I can definitely tell a difference between Modelones quality and professional quality products, but you know, if you're just doing this at home and you're willing to compromise quality for a smaller price tag, I think that this is well worth it because it gives you a really nice manicure for a lot less, but it just might not last as long. So that's kind of the only thing that I've noticed with Modelones products, is just they just don't last as long as professional quality products, but you're also paying a fraction of the price. So you just have to weigh out which one you want more. So because the instructions for this only says to apply 2 coats of the colored dip powder, and this one has 2 coats of the colored dip powder plus a clear coat plus a natural coat, this is a lot thicker when it's on your fingers than this. Again, I don't know how long this is going to last, and I don't know if that's what, you know, the payoff is with the low price tag, but just looking at my nails right now, I'm very satisfied. I think that the application process was actually very easy, and I think that if you can paint your nails at home fairly well, I think that you'll be just fine with this kit. I like that this doesn't require a lamp, LED or UV curing lamp to use with this, and pretty much everything that you need is in this little cute pouch, which I think is great because you can travel with this. It's very compact and really nice to have, whereas this is like, you don't want to travel with this, you know? That's a lot. So I'll just update you guys in the description how long these nails last, so you guys can have a better idea of what to expect with this kit. But anyway guys, that is pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. Do you have a favorite nail system or nail kit that you like to use at home? I would love to know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. Please give this video a like if you enjoyed it and you found it useful, and don't forget to click on that subscribe button right there and hit that bell notification so you can see more videos like this. I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!